Hello all you lovely ladies and gentlemen out here, I am Aztecraft and we are back in Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion as the Visari Loyalists. Where last we left off, I finally got on the rebound against our enemies and now we've begun to try an offensive to drive them back. At this point part 1 has gone up, I've gotten some feedback from people on my commentating on the gameplay, and I will take those suggestions into account, try to work in some things to make it more enjoyable for all of you. Here's hoping it works out. With that in mind, let's get back to it. And we are going to build up this planet now that we have the opportunity to do so.
Not enough crystal.
And that is what we are going to do. As I just said.
Research finished.
We should begin work on a weapons lab, because if we get that, then we can finish our Titan. When we get our Titan, we can prepare to fight them.
Enemy forces have arrived. They shall not survive.
And somebody is building a capital ship, building an experimental weapon. That's not good. In the meanwhile, well, I finished my very first Europa Universalis campaign, which was a fun experience for me. That game's a lot of fun. I'll probably be doing that at some point for you all, even if it's not strictly science fiction. But I do enjoy alternate history, and that sort of game is a nice change of pace from the things that I usually do. So hopefully you'll all enjoy seeing that as well, in addition to the things that I usually play for you.
Enemy forces have arrived. Not enough crystal.
We are laying the hurt on them. Meanwhile, I found out that one of my favorite book series, actually, Saga of the Seven Sons, got a sequel, which actually came out in 2014, much to my own chagrin, but I don't mind that too much. Now I just have to track down the book so I can read it. I really enjoyed the series. It was a fun thing to read, to go through with, and, oh. That would be why nothing's updating. Well, I'm going to cancel this stuff so I can go straight for the Titan, which will be nice, and we'll have the resources to back ourselves up, which will be good too. As we can see, they've got quite a few forces there, so we should build up while we have the opportunity to do so, before they bring in a million things to try and get rid of me.
Research finished.
As you can see, we've gotten to work on our capital ship now. It's just a matter of building up to it, dealing with it. Where are you going? No, don't go into warp.
Structure.
Silly ship, why you do that? I don't know why they were doing that, but whatever the reason, we'll just have to deal with it. We finished our capital ship, which is good. Well, not our capital ship. We finished that research, which is good. It means we'll be able to build it. Now we need to get to work on our fleet deployments at the same time so we can actually build the Titan. Because Titan takes a lot of research to do. And we need 2 command points as opposed to 1 for a capital ship, 150 supply, which is a lot. But at the same time, it will be extremely, extremely helpful in going forward with things.
Point the way.
You get there. Why are you there? We'll send our scout ahead to go see if there's anything interesting to do. But considering somebody else was building a Titan before, I figure it's a safe idea to build our Titan before we go on the offensive. Speaking of which, I need to build a Titan factory at our home world so we can actually build the Titan.
In position.
Seems like a smart idea, right?
Structure complete.
But yes, Saga of the Seven Sons. It's a fun experience, I would say, and a very interesting experience. You've got the, without going into too much spoilers, it's kind of a space drama like Star Wars is, if not as on such large a scale. Follows a cast of characters through 7 books. Ironic, I know. You've got humans engaged in a war against aliens.
Detected.
The aliens are actually pretty unique. They are gas giant aliens. They live in gas giants, and that is their Titan. I'm not sure if I should stick around and fight that.
Ready to strike.
I mean, at this point I think I'll stick around and fight it. Because... Actually, never mind. Let's go.
Necessary.
Yep. Everybody out. Let's abandon ship.
Development finished.
Let's just hope we can finish this capital ship prototype before they... Let's just hope we can finish this Titan research before they can destroy the weapons lab. Then we'll build our Titan and we'll come back in force. Because that we can do. For the moment, run. Run very fast. Not sure why I'm laughing. This is not good. Just when we had hopes of a grand offensive, now we're being driven back because they brought in a Titan. But we'll deal with it in time. And as you can see, a Titan is really big in comparison to everything else. I'm not sure about the architecture. This one could get that floaty circle thing up in the top, but it is an interesting design, interesting concept. If I saw the thing coming at me, I would be terrified. But we've got our own ships, and they've got their own interesting designs.
Structure complete.
Alright, I should probably stop those guys. No, don't go, stay here. We'll build up our defenses here, just to be safe. And everyone else will try to get out while we still can. Fortunately, we got some of those missile platforms online so we can hit them hard. And I think we will finish our capital ship. Well, we will finish our Titan before they can come get us.
Enemy forces have arrived.
Well, our Titan research, anyway.
Searching a planet.
Now we just need to build up the resources to make it. Because that takes a lot of resources to build the Titan. I mean, look at that. We don't have enough of anything to do it. So we're going to have to hold out and wait. Hopefully we can survive long enough for them to not come and utterly annihilate us. It's not going to be an easy task, but we will have to put in our best effort.
Development finished.
Once we do have our Titan, I'll feel more confident in facing them in a straight-up fight.
Enemy forces have arrived.
Especially if it happens to be around one of our home, or especially if it happens to be around Christus when we've got a lot of missile platforms and hopefully a capital ship. We'll work on a starbase. We'll work on building a starbase, and the starbase is pretty cool. I'm just gonna say
I await your command.
it's pretty cool. Now we got enough metal to build it, so it's just a matter of
Poised to strike.
getting enough of the rest. For now, we wait.
Structure complete.
But yes, Saga of the Seven Sons takes place over a several-year period involving the war between the humans and a race of gas giant aliens who we accidentally angered by committing genocide against one of their planets. In our fairness, we didn't know that they lived there, but that didn't quite work as an argument. And I really like it because these guys have a very distinct morality. They don't care about us at all. They're more interested in their own fights with other elemental type aliens, and they wouldn't even care about our existence if we hadn't blown one of their planets up. And to be fair, we didn't usually do that sort of thing because that's a lot of effort. And it just so happened that this particular planet was worth doing that to. Otherwise, gas giants are actually where star drive fuel comes from. Which, as you may imagine, is pretty important when you're a spacefaring civilization. Then yeah, we've lost Helenos. We'll have to come back and take that later.
Research finished.
Plus, we are very close to being able to build our Titan. We've got enough crystal. We are now building our Titan.
Colonies has been lost.
And with our Titan built, we will be able to go and retake that planet. Sorry there. Bit of a thing in my throat. But yeah, once we have our Titan, we'll be able to come back, we'll be able to take that planet back. It's just going to take time to build it. You can see, there we go with ship construction.
Hostile fleet detected.
Now, here they come.
Structure.
I'm fairly certain there is no other ship production like that in the galaxy, in sci-fi.
Target.
I mean, the Visari are heavily based in nanotechnology. So that's generally how they build their ships. This is all like nanites and stuff, I think. I mean, don't quote me on that, and I'll have to go check the backstory to make sure, but I think most of their ships involve nanobots and conversion of resources to some extent. They jumped right into the middle of our fleet, and predictable results happened. Smooth. We do not have all our defenses online yet, but as long as they don't bring their Titan right away, we have enough to defeat what they're throwing at us. As you can see. This is what happens when a fleet jumps right in the middle of another fleet. We're just lucky that, like... Oh, repaired vessel, that's fine. We're just lucky that, they can't, like, phase into our ships and blow them up. That would be very unfortunate. That's a suicide attack from Star Trek. Go to warp, smash an enemy ship.
Enemy forces have arrived.
Sadly, warp in this series doesn't quite work like that. Warp here involves going into phase space, which allows you to go to the closest gravity wells, as you may have noticed. This makes it very slow, because you have to go to the nearest gravity well, and then go to another. The Visari have a cheat, well it's not really a cheat, but they can get around that through the usage of phase space generators, which allow them to skip the boring parts and go straight to any place where those generators is set up.
Fleet detected.
But yeah, it allows us to go straight to any place where that fleet is set, where those generators are set up. And once they're there, then we can just go straight between them, and it allows for quicker movement of forces. But it's obviously not a perfect system. Not throwing our capital ships at us.
Ship shields are offline.
Which one? Oh, the Desolator again. Well, it's another melee trois. Everybody is shooting everybody else really, really fast. I'll have to keep an eye on our Desolator to make sure it doesn't get too damaged. If it doesn't, I'll have to pull it out.
Missiles loaded. Give me a target. What would you ask of me?
Okay, pull back. Pull back our Desolator. We don't want it to get destroyed.
Structure complete. Enemy forces have arrived.
Come on, get out of there, get out of there. Don't lose another capital ship again.
Research finished.
Get back there, we can get inside the defenses and they can help sort everything out.
Missiles loaded.
As one might expect, except for being chased by a capital ship. Dang it. I think we're gonna lose that. We're gonna lose our Desolator again. Unless the millions and millions of missiles can scare him off. Yeah, we lost it again. Why do I keep building those ships?
Missiles loaded.
On the plus side, we got our evacuator to level 6, which gives him a cool special ability that we wouldn't get otherwise. Anyway, I'm going to build a carrier because one of the problems that we seem to be facing is our fleet capacity. And with that in mind, our fleet capacity is not so amazing. I mean, like, they've got all these fighters and strike craft that we have to deal with. Also, they're bringing in their Titan. They brought in their Titans, so we're going to have to fun again. Well, plus we're going to take this thing out before we go. So, thank goodness for small favors.
Ask of me. Time is fleeting. Poised to strike. An enemy has just launched a new Titan.
And another enemy has launched the Titan. And the Galen Remune is on the
On
move.
the lookout. Our glory shall be restored.
On the plus, we finished our carrier.
Activated. Research finished. Insufficient credits.
We are taking a serious beating here.
Insufficient credits. Jump sequence initiated. Missiles loaded.
On the other hand, we are doing some serious damage to them in turn, so it's just a matter of, you know, not horribly dying. We seem to be doing good on the not horribly dying part if we... Oh, we finished our Titan. As you can see, we've got some special, really special abilities here.
Frigate ready. Frigate ready.
Oh, microphasia. Oh well. We've got our Titan ready. We're gonna bring it in now.
Why do we delay? Hostile fleet detected.
Yes, yes, I know.
Insufficient credits.
I would do something about it, but I'm a bit busy. Fortunately...
A capital ship shields are offline.
Yes, yes, I see that.
Jump sequence initiated.
Another experimental weapon. Yay.
Enemy forces have arrived.
Said enemy forces don't matter. It's just a drone host.
Missiles loaded.
This is a serious fight we're in, you guys. Serious fight. If we don't win, we could probably kiss our empire goodbye. Plus that if we win, we'll destroy the Titan, and that'll be a serious blow for our cause.
Insufficient credits. Hostile fleet detected.
Yes. Well, doesn't matter compared to the Titan right there. 23%.
Frigate ready.
Sorry if I'm being overly
On my
quiet.
way.
Sorry, I'm just in the zone. Gotta focus. We've almost got this Titan destroyed, and if we can get rid of it, then obviously it'll be a big thing. Because as you saw when I was trying to build it, a Titan is a huge money sink.
Phase jump initiated.
Getting rid of it would be a...
Our capital ship has sustained heavy damage.
Yes, I see.
I await your command.
Power the phase drive!
Our supporting fleet has joined the battle.
As you see, our Titan's coming in, and with that there, we can even if it wasn't already at 3%, we could probably finish it off. Now that it is here,
I await your command.
And we have destroyed their Titan.
Frigate ready.
Look at it go!
Missiles loaded.
Victor, and that'll be a win for us. Now we just have to rebuild our fleet. We'll be all set to go.
Don't underestimate me. I await your command. Our supporting fleet has joined the battle.
It's just the hard part is rebuilding our fleet. You know, we took a lot of hits there. A lot of hits. But this is really good, you guys. I won. I gloriously, gloriously won this fight. Now it's just a matter
loaded.
of rebuilding, fixing everything.
Frigate ready. I need orders.
Feels good. Definitely feels good. Yeah. Let's orbit. Let's zoom in. Let's find our Titan.
We must hurry.
This is our Titan. It's kind of like a bird. And this Titan was made to go in, attack things, and get out.
My strength.
It fits the Visari mentality, in that they're always on the move. They're always on the run.
Our ships have left.
As is emphasized by the technologies we can get, they aren't tethered down to planets like people are. They're kind of like the Quarians from Mass Effect,
I need
except, you know, without the accidental genocide and stuff. Not that
loaded.
that was a good thing, but it just without the genocide that did happen against the Quarians in Mass Effect, these Visari accidentally unleashed something. They've been on the run this entire time, and the Loyalist faction is about returning to those roots and remembering that, hey guys, there's a problem coming and we've got to deal with it. That is what they are all about. As opposed to the rebels, who are more oriented around diplomacy and sharing things with allies. They believe that we should hook up and work with people. So they kind of support the Terran mentality almost, from those games where humans are paragon good and always like to work with people, even though their focus is more on the survival of their species and intelligent life as a whole.
I need orders immediately.
In terms of FTL, I would say this works more like the humans from Sword of the Stars. But obviously without having to jump between planets.
Loaded.
Because they don't have to do that in Sword of the Stars, they just kind of fly. Here we have to jump between individual planets, and it's really, really slow.
Insufficient credits.
Which is annoying. On the plus side, we will soon have our fleet fully rebuilt.
Frigate ready.
We will have our defenses rebuilt.
Our supporting fleet has joined the battle. I need orders.
Otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. School is going well. Work's going well. Work is boring, but it's going well. I'm doing well in my own writing as well. Not that I'm going to tell you guys about that yet because, well, it's sort of a personal thing. I write for my own enjoyment. Don't make a big deal out of it.
Loaded. I need orders.
I figure that's kind of an alright thing to say, you know? I've not seen any interesting alternate history scenarios recently, but if I do, I will certainly let you all know, if any of you are interested in that sort of thing. And have not seen any interesting science fiction things either, though I know there's been some controversy over the Hugo Awards recently. But to be honest, I don't really keep up on that sort of thing, so I couldn't tell you that much about it.
A giant shockwave has rippled phase space.
And that'd be the Galen Grim Union. They're bombing the sect. That's good for me.
Missiles loaded. I need orders.
And our fleet has been entirely rebuilt.
Phase drive activated.
Once we get the ships there,
Absolutely.
we can prepare for our own offensive again.
Our supporting
Yay.
fleet has
I know you're all
joined the
thrilled.
battle.
You want to see me attacking stuff, not cowering like I am.
Missiles loaded.
And I will be certain to provide that. It's just a matter of getting there, you know? Which means more defense, more ships. All the
I
ships.
await your command.
We need more ships. I fear we could take this time to build up, then when the time is right, we can sweep in and begin a blitz offensive. Because, as we could already tell, Helenos is going to be a tough nut to crack now. So, we have to make sure we throw everything in the kitchen
Phase
sink
jump
at them.
initiated.
Apologies there, did not mean to do that. So I will say that that was my own bad. Anyway, I think this is as good a point as any to call it quits. So, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. It certainly helps to hear feedback from people on what they think on my videos and to know that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. This has been Azicreth. I'll see you in part 5.